Hi, everybody. How are you? This is Alita Hernandez, Spanglish Entertainment. Today, we have a very special guest that I'm waiting for, a director, writer, producer, or Rachel Suissa. I think that you say it that way. She wrote this incredible movie that's coming out now. It's called Greek Mothers Never Die. So I know a lot of you have seen like the Big Fat Greek Wedding and other Greek movies that is very family oriented and very lively family, and they're always like everybody's business and stuff. Um, so this is a different kind of movie. This is for coming out for Mother's Day, and I got to see the movie, and can't wait to talk to Rachel about it. So we're just waiting for her to come in, and what I'm going to do is show you a little trailer of the movie so you can check it out. It's coming out April 25th. Will be the premiere red carpet, and it will be on demand on I think it's May 9th. It comes on demand. So I'm just going to show a little clip so you can check it out, and then we're going to bring in Rachel. So let's see here. Lost my screen. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Since antiquity, Greek mothers have haunted their daughters with overbearing love until the day they die.
I'm fine, Mama. Stop worrying.
I'll stop worrying when I'm dead.
Except for my mother, Despina.
I wish for you to have a daughter that makes you suffer as much as you make me suffer.
She literally survived her own death.
A heart, that's it, it's the heart attack, it's coming.
You failed me as a mother.
That's it, the heart.
If you're going to die, just die.
I killed my mother.
Put that cigarette down. I left 2 minutes and you became a smoker.
You made me believe I killed you.
But you did. Elitza?
I see dead people.
You've heard of me. Ma'am, you don't recognize me.
Nick,
What?
It's been what?
12 years.
That's a trailer. Oh,
Help.
Oh, sorry. I need to get ready for surgery.
Hoppa! Chief, this is how you prepare to operate.
I'm Ella, his wife-to-be.
How did you two meet?
When I was living in Greece, Ella was my only friend.
At least we're giving it a shot, right?
I do like you. It's just, more like a sister.
Like incest?
Some people are lovable and I'm not.
so I'm not going to continue. I played part of the trailer, so but I'm going to bring Rachel in because she's waiting backstage there to come in. So I'm going to bring her in. Let's see here. Hello, Rachel. How are you today?
I'm very happy to be with you. Thank you, Alida, very much for inviting me.
This is so exciting. I have still have my tissues here because I saw the movie, and between laughing and crying and everything else that you do in that movie, it was just incredible.
Thank you. That makes me very happy to hear that. It touched my heart. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it really touched my heart too. So I think it's going to be a beautiful movie for Mother's Day.
Well, this is a love letter from all daughters to all mothers. So, and that's why it's very important for me that it came out on that specific date. So, everything worked out for the best.
Right. So tell me. I know you are Greek as well, right?
Yes.
So was your life like that, like the movie?
Word. Way worse. But nobody would have believed it if I was putting it in a fiction. And yes, so I'm part Greek. My mom is Greek. My dad was French Jewish, and I lived in Spain where I studied theater and fine arts and audiovisual. So the Spanish culture is part of my roots as well as Greek and French. Yes,
That's beautiful. I've been to Spain. Spain is beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I was living in an island. I love islands.
Oh, okay.
Reef in the Canary Islands. Yes. And now I'm on another island, Amelia Island, where I shot the movie.
Right. Exactly. I have never been there. I didn't even know there was an Amelia Island in Florida. Can you believe it?
Oh, yeah. We keep it quiet. But
Yeah.
but it's perfect. It's a beautiful place because there are seasons, but in Florida. and it's a very artistic island with theaters and art everywhere and a lot of live
Oh,
music and yes, and a great melting pot of cultures. So
wow. Yeah, I can't wait to go up there and check it out. I've never been up there, and that sounds just beautiful. And I'm in Florida too. I'm about 2 hours from there.
oh yeah, where are you?
I'm in Palm Bay right now.
Oh yeah, that's nice too. Oh,
I used to live in Boca Raton,
yes.
and for like 25 years down there, and then I moved up here just for some quiet and some land and things like that.
Get that. I get that. And
Yeah,
I love Florida. I was living in the South before Florida, and I loved it. And I had also a great community, but hurricanes and heat, and here, it's almost like still have the community spirit, which is awesome.
yeah,
But you breathe, and yeah,
exactly.
and the community helped a lot for the movie also. So that's
So how long did it take you to I guess to create this movie? How long did it take you?
to create it. eh, so to shoot it, that was fast. It was 17 days of shoot,
Ooh,
and to create it from top to bottom, that was 10 years.
wow.
So yeah, because it started as a one-woman show when I was a young actress and I was living in
Mhm.
Paris. And back then, I was identifying myself as the daughter Ella, and so that's I was telling all the stories of how my mom was all the time involved, in my personal life, people around me to be my friends, and making me believe I was a size 2 when I was 14, and things, and how I wanted to be an actress and she wanted me to take over the restaurant. So all that, because my mom is a very colorful character, as you can see in the movie, because I'm her reincarnation in the movie. So when you have a mom like that, it's or you do psychoanalysis and lose a lot of money, uh, or you do one woman show, you have fun, and you make people laugh, because at the end of the day, it's not that serious. It's just all about love, and
Yes.
Greek people, we love the drama, but also we like to laugh about our own drama. So I create that woman show, and then I this one woman show, I was asked to turn it into a TV show for France, and as I was turning it into a TV show, it was a very interesting process, and at the same time came this idea of okay, what if we go a bit farther, not just the mother daughter in the everyday life, but what would happen the ultimate, when my mother always says, well, she always said to me two things since I'm 4 years old, like, I wish you to have a daughter that make me suffer like you make me suffer. I always say I would not have a daughter, and I have one. And my mom's prophecy came true. And
Oh.
and and the other thing was, I'm dying. That was the other. Like, my heart, it's right now, and you're killing me. So I said, okay, what if both of those things were happening at once? And so that's how the idea came, and I wanted that to be my first movie, but I was working as an actress. I was offered to do other things, and then
Mhm.
I was lucky enough to meet with Eleonore Daly and Edouard de la Chomette, who are the producers of Dangerous Liaisons, the Netflix original that I direct, and that became my first movie. And then after that, I moved to America, and it was just the perfect timing to do the movie that is my own love letter to my mom,
Yeah.
and that's what happened. I did my production company, Rad Pictures. That is Rad because I learned that Rad means cool, but I didn't
Oh, rad. Okay, yeah.
that's rad.
Yeah.
But really, it stands for Rachel's American Dream.
Oh, beautiful.
That was my dream, to make a movie about my mom, and especially it's fun how I moved myself to America, and and it's a movie about my mom moving from Greece to France, just as I was migrating myself in a different country that I happen to have also an accent, just like my mom. Life, that's life repeats itself.
Yeah, yeah, but it was just it was a beautiful movie. I think everybody's gonna enjoy it out there. I tell all moms with daughters, you got to go see this movie, okay? Because I'm still like I had to fix my makeup again because I was crying and I was trying to finish the movie before you got on, so I
Oh,
could have Yeah. So I'm like, oh my God. My husband comes in. What's wrong with you? Leave me alone. Crying.
Uh,
So
yeah,
I really felt the movie. Like I really got like in it, like I was watching it, but I got into like her part. Like I felt like I was her for a while, just watching how her mother was on her and everything like that. And and her life is trying to form around her and she doesn't know, you know.
yeah, the daughter Ella, right?
Right, Ella, yeah.
It's a very interesting path because so it's an epopee. It's a movie that takes place over 25 years, and
Mm,
and you see uh, the cosmic balance. How as at the beginning of the movie, the mother takes all the place, she's everywhere literally, and Ella is small, and she's almost like an extra in her own life, and the mother is the star, and and then little by little the role reverse. The mother is less everywhere, less big, and you can see the actress Abby Minor that is doing a wonderful
right.
performance,
Yes.
but you see her becoming more and more charismatic and like a little butterfly, that take
Yeah.
her. And
Yeah.
at the end, she becomes the girl that everyone would like to be, you
Yeah.
know? And she has all our hopes and dreams. And yeah, I think she did an amazing job. And I love that people can identify at the same time at the mother and the daughter, because that's the whole cycle. We daughters become a 2.0 version of our mothers, because
Hmm.
now we have the therapy. So we know about our mistakes. So we try to not reproduce. So that's why we're the 2.0 or 2. But yes, it's all about that, about how to emancipate, how to grow, how to and it's about, of course, how to find love, because I'm a big fan of love, and it's what makes the world go round, and it's important to not just shove it up, and at the end it's also a movie about loss, you know because even if I say it in a fun way, I did dramatize, because that's how we are in life. We can have something terrible happening to us and still be happy, still laugh about our own problems for 5 minutes.
Right.
So I play a lot with that in the movie, and I think that in this movie it's about also that theme, that when we lose someone, it's not that doesn't mean that we really lost that person, and it doesn't mean that there is no hope, and it doesn't mean that you cannot achieve your unfinished business, because in the movies it's always the ghosts that have an achieved business, but really it's the one who stay that still need to finish the business with the one that's gone.
Yeah, and the thing is that even though her mother wasn't around, she's now as much as she was tired of her mother being on her all the time, right? She still needed her mother.
Yeah,
Like, her
yeah,
mother was always with her anyway because
yeah,
she remembered everything. So it's like the circle. It's a circle of life, right? So now she becomes her mother, and now she has a child, and they'll continue the circle, right? In the
yeah.
family.
And the whole movie is a love letter to her own daughter that is unborn. Yeah, I don't want to say everything, because I know people haven't seen yet the movie, but it's all it's a cycle. It's a full cycle,
Yeah, it is.
and at the end of the movie, each one goes halfway, and the daughter understands her mother, and the mother understands her daughter, and the bottom line is that we are always going to make mistakes in life, and we do not need to make the mistakes of our parents. The parents have to let us make our own mistakes.
Mhm.
And the parent, and very often the kids, they believe that if the mother always says what to do, it's because they don't believe in them, it's because they don't trust them, it's
Mm.
they're not capable. It has nothing to do with that. It's just because they're scared. The parents are just scared. They don't want to see their kids suffer, and they do believe that they have some kind of cosmic power over that.
I didn't see any Windex in the movie though. No Windex.
But olive oil, just olive.
Olive oil. That's olive oil. That's right. Everything was olive oil. You have dry scalp. Olive oil. Olive oil.
And my mom really believes that olive oil will never make you fat because it's olives. It doesn't get it, you know. Yeah, it's all about olive oil, and of course, everything gives cancer. You know, like that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she had truth and some a lot of things she said though.
Yes, yes, yes. My daughter still believes that if she gets if she walks barefoot, she won't be able to get pregnant. That's something that my mom keeps saying to me. And when she sees my daughter, that is now 11-year old, she acts in the movie also. She's the very young version of
Yeah, little yeah.
and that's my daughter. And every time my mom sees her barefoot, she says, "Why don't you love your daughter? You're killing her." And
Oh my goodness.
she said, "You'll see the day she'll have her period. She'll suffer." I'm like, "She's 11. Stop."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just beautiful love. It really is. It's just a beautiful movie about love, relationships, romance. I mean, you had a little of everything. Drama. Bring your tissues, everybody. Mom, bring your tissues. Okay, I'm gonna see it again. And I tell you, I was crying like from the beginning. I started getting emotional. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so awesome!" It was really, I really loved it. I
How,
really, really loved it.
that's why I made it, you know? I mean, that's all I ever hoped. So that really touches me. Really, really, really.
I appreciate you. Yeah, and your daughter was so awesome. Your little
Oh,
girl.
yeah, she loves to act. It's her third movie, and
Oh,
yeah, she was also in my other movie, and she had her own movie when she was starring. She was just 6 years old, and somehow, you know, I mean, it's also a way to, because I'm all the time or shooting or writing or I'm preparing a movie, and so it's our connection also, you know,
yeah.
to act. And I'm pretty sure that she's an awesome actress, but one day she'll be an awesome director. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that. So we have to look for the future for your daughter doing the same as you. And telling her story, my grandmother or something, and my mother.
Oh, now, you know, she calls me Despina as soon as I give her a banana. I mean, every time I can no longer have a banana in my hand.
Oh no.
Like, "Come on, Despina." I'm like, "I'm not,
Oh,
mother. I'm not."
oh, that's so cute though. That's so cute. That's a good connection because you spend time with your daughter,
Yeah, yeah,
That's really, really nice. That's
yeah.
a really and that's just even more. I mean, I have my mother with me still. She's 87.
Oh,
So she lives with me and stuff like that. So I guess that's why I'm a mother too. So I got so emotional. I know all mothers are going to get emotional.
oh, you
You-
have to watch the movie with your mom and your daughter. That's
Yeah.
like we're in Amelia Island, the 25 of April,
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna try to come up there.
yes, that would be awesome.
I'd
And
love to
bring
meet
family,
you.
you know? Yes, that's great. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you extended the invitation, so I appreciate it. And I have here, as I see, my friend Betsa. She said, "I would love to see the movie that you created." So she's gonna go see it.
Come,
And
yeah,
mhm.
come. Yes,
So
yeah.
the movie's gonna be. I know that the premiere is up there in Yulee, right? And
We're
now the movie's gonna be coming out on demand, right? On all platforms on May 9th.
Yeah, so it's on all digital platforms on May 9th, but now you can still pre-order it on Apple TV. And I really insist from the bottom of my heart on the pre-orders, because there's something that people do not know,
Okay.
is that it changed the life of the movie. If you have 200 pre-orders for that movie, the day of its release, it will pop up on homepage. And if not, it will be swollen by the 10,000 other indie movies without stars. And
Uh,
if you want to support the indie movies, it will be awesome. So right now, we have 32 people that already pre-ordered. We need 200.
okay.
So
So start getting out there and start pre-order. So if they go to Apple TV, they'll be able to find to pre-order it.
yes,
But
and I'll send you the link and also the direct link, because that makes everything cool, very
okay,
easy. And you do not need to have how do we say, a membership with Apple TV. If you have an Apple iPhone, automatically it will work out. You know,
okay. Will it
12.
come out on the other phones or only on the Apple?
uh, with the Samsung is, I mean, with the Androids, it's a bit different. But if you have an Apple phone, it works, and if not, on Apple TV, even without the membership, it works. And then, of course, when
Oh,
the movie will be released, it will be everywhere. So it will be very easy. It will be on Amazon, on Vimeo, on Google, on everywhere, on
okay.
YouTube. Yes,
Remember, it's Greek mothers never die.
think
So
because my
look it up
mom.
on Apple TV. Go pre-order it so we can get this blasted everywhere because
Wow.
it's an incredible movie, guys. It's really really good. You're gonna love it. You're gonna enjoy it. I'm very picky about movies, and I mean the quality of the movie was excellent. Everything was really really good. So all the details of things, that's the most important thing. Like people don't realize. I see details. Like you said, the olive oil. She's always carrying the bottle of olive oil. And all the time turn around olive oil. So
Yes.
little details like that are just that make the movie. And the actors that she was really good. They were all
Yes,
very good.
I'm very, very proud of my cast. They're incredible, and for most of them, it was a first time acting in a movie.
Mm.
And a lot of those actors are theater actors that are also living on Amelia Island. But it was a great mix because some of the actors come from, like, Carter Sirianni, who plays my husband in the movie. He comes from Texas, and Wade William Hunt, he is from Tampa, and Abby Miner, she's from Oklahoma, and Simon, who plays Nick, he's American French, so he came all the way from Paris to act, and so it was at the same time, and it was like in the movie, the real life was a melting pot of different cultures and different countries. The person that made my music, Abraham Gomez Rosales, he did it all from Tenerife. He's Spanish. So at the end, all those hearts, all those cultures, just came together and made a miracle in 17 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't believe it was only 17 days because the quality of the movie doesn't look like it was only 17 days.
But that's
So
also Angelica Perez Castro. She's my DP, and she's a killer. She's a warrior. She's the best DP ever, and she was able to pull it off. Without
yeah,
without
she really did.
without had to crank out. All those great images.
Yeah, because that's not easy. I do video editing, but that's movie editing. That's a whole nother thing. So
Oh yes, he was awesome. Our editor, Justin West, he was wonderful,
yeah,
and there
she
was
was.
music in the movie, so we had to pre. We had 24 hours before the day of the shoot because it was so complicated to bring everyone together that everyone came like the day before, and we really have to have those songs in the box, before the first day of shoot. So in 24 hours, we recorded the 4 original songs,
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of work.
Yes, yes, it is.
That's a lot of work. Well, congratulations to you because you pulled it off and it's incredible.
Thank you.
And so tell me, should we be looking for other stuff you're working on? Any secrets back there or anything like new movies after this one?
Yeah, there is one. It's called The Americans. It will be the next one, and I really hope to shoot this fall. And we are launching right now. We are raising the funds, and everything's coming together. And it's again a movie that it's bringing a mix of the American pop culture that I love and my Greek roots, but in a very different vibe. Uh,
Mhm.
it's I would say it's more of, if I had to give a few famous movies as reference, it would be a mix of The Hangover, Mamma Mia, and Husbands.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, a combination. That sounds like it's going to be fun. I think it picks up your personality, and it's going to be good. You
I
know,
love my classics, and I like to give it a twist. And it's no, it's gonna be good. It's I don't know if I can give the pitch or not. I can
yeah,
tell you a little more. Or
yes,
it's it's a story of 3 New Yorkers, and they realize that they're not where they wanted to be, but they never really saw it before, because the life in a city is so fast that you don't even see you are unhappy. And one day they get very, very, very drunk, and they decide to go for the dream, and they put all their savings in a wonderful bar in a sunny island, Mykonos, Greece, which
Oh,
is the richest island with all the tourists, and every cocktail is $30. And they found this incredibly cheap bar, and it's awesome. And so they arrive in Mykonos, and they look around, and they don't see the bar, and they say, "Why? Where is that bar?" And they say, "Oh no, that's not the right place." And they say, "That's the wrong harbor." And they say, "No, that's the wrong island." And they misread. Greek is really hard to read, and it was Mykonos with a rama,
oh no.
kappa. And so they put everything in the most isolated island
Oh
in
no.
Greece that hates tourism, hates those developers that come to eat the land, and they are not fond of Americans. So yeah,
Oh, I could just imagine now. That's gonna be, oh my gosh, the drama, the drama. The Greeks are like, ah.
Xeni. No, but but that's the beginning. I love, now you saw the movie, so you know that I love to play with cliches, but
Mm,
to give them a twist and to go beyond that. But I always, when I see something that I know, and that reminds me of my
yeah.
childhood, there is always a warmth with me. So I like to play with that. But then we move past that.
Well, I say I grew up in New York, and we grew up going to all the Greek Orthodox churches for the festivals and everything, and I love Greek food too. So, so I've been around like the culture. Like when you grow up in New York, it's a melting pot. So you grew up with all cultures there.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
yes. And
yeah, so that's why I want to say that even though it shows like drama, but the Greeks are so warm people. They're just loving people. They have their festivals. As long as you eat some food. You're still skinny. Eat some food.
yes, 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 yes. They do everything is wider than life. With Greek. They fight hard, they love hard, they are very generous, and it's and they also support each other. And I have to say that I call it the Greek mafia, because we're everywhere, and we really stick for each other, and they helped me so much to give wings to that movie, through all America. So I mean, now I'm going to share also the movie with the Greek American New Yorker audience, because that's the 21st of
Yeah.
April. We'll have at the AMC Village 7. We'll have a very
Oh,
special screening, and I hadn't been in New York in years, and I love
me
New York.
neither.
And so now I'm thinking it's the best way for me to come back, to share it with Greek Americans and an American audience, and that will be in 10 days. So I
Oh,
hope.
that's come out in 10 days already? The other
Yeah,
one?
it's exactly for Easter Monday. It's like, I was thinking it will be a cool celebration for the Greek Easter, which is also, of course, the it's the Easter for everyone. But Greek Easter, we eat more. And
More. But
yeah,
you have some healthy options, so
yeah. Have you ever heard of the? Have you
no,
ever heard of the? Yeah, but for the Easter, there is a Greek tradition that's called the Magiritsa.
ooh, what's that?
Well, it seems good, and it smells good, and you think it's pasta, but really it's the lamb intestine. It's a soup, a traditional
Oh,
soup.
the intestine soup?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
made with all the inside of the animal.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We
Yeah,
have something in Spanish. So my family's from Puerto Rico. So it's a
yeah,
very, the cultures are similar in the sense, family oriented. We're loud all the time. We always have a Puerto Rican flag somewhere, like
yeah,
I'm Puerto Rican, like you don't know, I hear you. So they have a thing they call mondongo, which is the same. It's kind of a stew with that. I don't
yeah.
like, I don't like it at all, but I know
So,
what you're talking about.
have you been tortured as a child also, like me with the Magiritsa? Have your parents torture you with the how do you say it? Montogo,
Mondongo.
mondongo. Have you been tortured and forced to eat the mondongo when
No,
you're?
not really, not really. Thank goodness, because my grandparents came over from Puerto Rico to New York in the 40s, so they grew up in New York. They were
Okay.
my mom and my parents were raised in New York when they were little, so it
Yes.
wasn't the same traditions and stuff like that. You kind of lose it, once you leave your country, unless you have a lot of family around.
Yeah.
And yeah, so my mother's side didn't have a lot of family, but my father's side did. But they were all in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the celebrations would be there. They would have the whole pig roasting and outside and
Yeah.
just
Exactly the same. No, it's us. It's with the lamb, so it's
yeah,
the same roasted. You know.
yeah. You
Uh,
do lamb and stuff. We do pig. Yeah.
but
I always love that other one. But I really think this movie, I hope you get nominated or you put it for one of the film festivals. I think this movie should be nominated.
oh,
That would
that's
be awesome if you can submit this to many places.
yeah. We had a very good run also in festival. We had some great prize, some great awards. It was best fiction in Greece and best director in LA in the La Femme Film Festival and best comedy in Central Flow in Florida and a few others. Remy Gold in the World Houston Film Festival, and who knows? I hope finger
Uh,
crossed that it will keep going. And it's a movie that has been made really with a heart. And we always had a lucky star because without that, this movie would not exist. And I have faith that that lucky star, will keep going because of the love of the public. I
right.
really, we do all that for the audience at the end. To make them happy and make them smile and make them a little bit forget some of the coldness sometimes of the world.
Exactly. You do. I think you really get engrossed in it. I've seen some other movies in the past, that Mother's Day movies I've come out and I've taken my mother, and it's just like a nice time to go with your mother, especially if you still have your mother here, because a lot of people, I know have lost mothers and stuff like that. So you have to take that moment and cherish it because you never know.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
Yeah. So family is important. So
Yes, yes, and it is. It's always ironic because you do everything for your family, and because you do all those things, that's the same things that make you not spend enough time with them. You
yeah.
know, Mama is working for her kids, so I'm doing everything for them, but I forget to spend time with them. I make
Yeah.
the love letter for my mom, but my mom lives in a different country, and we cannot be reunited around all that. So it's important, yes, to never lose perspective of what really matters. Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
It's true. That's true. Well, thank you so much. It was so incredible to meet you online here, interview you. And I'm very touched by the movie. So
It was a real, true pleasure, and come to see us the 25 on Amelia, and for everyone to come. You can come the 21st in New York, AMC Village. You can come the 25 on Amelia Island. And the movie is going to be for 3 days at the cinema, at the Cinema 6 on Port Richey on Greek territory, yay, and in Florida.
okay.
Greece, but Florida,
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was all Greek over there. See, I'm learning new things.
Port Richey is 10 minutes from Tarpon Spring, and Tarpon Spring is Kalymnos Island, but in Greece.
Oh,
But
well,
in
I'll
Florida.
check it out. I'm
Then,
finding out so much about Florida. Florida's big, and there's a lot of little pockets of
yes,
cities that I'm learning about that are really nice that I didn't know. I've been here 25 years down south. I never came up north, so now I'm learning.
yeah, and I've heard that there is a Florida for everyone. In
Yeah.
Florida, everyone can find his Florida. So yeah, though it was wonderful. We could chat. I could chat for hours with you. So, so thank you so much for the warmth. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Hi. So, guys, this was amazing. This was amazing. This was a really because I saw the movie, I was really emotional when I first got on to the interview. So I was trying to like regroup because I literally was tearing, like bawling my eyes out, because I just felt it. I just felt it. And it's a family movie. It's something that you really you will cherish with your mother. Okay. So please go see it. I had a couple of friends on here. They said that she's definitely going to go see it. I know Besta said, she said here, I'm definitely see so much of the movie. I like it in regards to family. Yeah. So she really want to see it, and there's gonna be other people that I'll tell too, to go see the movie. So have a great weekend, guys. It's a busy weekend this weekend. In case you don't know, oh, sorry, my doggy's barking. But this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, JC will be performing at Pineapples in Melbourne, Florida. We have the salsa band going, and it's going to be an incredible night. We have free complimentary salsa classes at 7 o'clock with Elizabeth from Salsa Mingle. So if you don't know how to dance salsa, you can learn with her. She's really good. She can get you dancing really fast. So go check that out. And I am looking for the flyer. And here's the flyer for Salsa Night at Pineapples. First time ever we're going to have salsa at Pineapples. It's going to be on the Moon Room on the second floor. And again, the salsa classes before, and then performance is about 8:30 p.m. And it's going to go about 10:30, 11. So it's an early night. So in case you want to go somewhere else afterwards, I don't know. I always say anything after midnight is not good, right? So come early to the party. Also in Melbourne this weekend, they got the Blueberry Festival. So check out the Blueberry Festival. I'm going on Sunday. There's also the Vero Beach Film Festival is going on this weekend too. I mean, there's so many events. I can't go to all of them. I just can't. I got invited to about 6 events, and I'm only one person. Can't be at the same place at the same time. So good luck to everybody at the Vero Beach Film Festival. I unfortunately won't be able to go there. And there's some other events in Orlando. So check out our website. Anyway, thank you and have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.